We just got finished shopping, and before I show you everything we purchased, I wanted to go ahead and just tell you what we plan on making. So this is going to be a brief meal plan for the week. For breakfast, we are going to have eggs with bagel and cream cheese and a side of fruit. For our snacks, we're going to have some smoothies. I have a few frozen strawberries and bananas left for smoothies, and we also have some protein that's left over, and I also purchased some wheat thin crackers. For lunch, we're going to have buffalo chicken salad, and my kids are going to have turkey and cheese sandwiches with celery and peanut butter. For dinner, I'm going to have lasagna, but I'm going to make 2 and 1 I'm going to freeze. We are also going to do a spinach and ricotta stuffed chicken with mashed potatoes and some vegetables. We're going to have Philly cheesesteaks, and my son's birthday is this week, so he has requested pizza, so we're going to order some pizza. We're also going to make pulled pork with potato salad and corn on the cob. We're going to do a chicken stuffing casserole type thing that I have never done before, so we're going to try that. And we're also going to be doing a taco pie. And for dessert, we're just going to have some simple cookies and milk. So that's our meal plan for the week, and stay tuned so you can see what we purchased this week. Alright everyone, so this is our grocery haul for the week, and my budget for the week was supposed to be $120, but we did go over. We ended up spending $154.08. Everything from this bread downwards I bought at Save-A-Lot. I spent $87 and some change there, and then this portion over here was from Walmart, and I spent just over $66 there. So this is what we got in total, and I'll go through everything and show you what we purchased. So this is split chicken breast. As you can see, we have $3.20 there, $3.39 here, $3.52 over here. And I plan on using this. I'm going to cook up some chicken breast for my chicken salads, which is going to be for my lunches for this week. We're also going to make stuffed chicken breast and a chicken stuffing casserole. The milk, we spent about $2.49 for the milk, $1.99 for the sugar. This is 2 pounds of ground beef, and if you can see, it costs $6.84. I'm going to make taco pie and lasagna out of this. I'm also going to use the sausage for lasagna as well, and this was, I believe, $2.99. And we also bought some ribeye steaks. So we did splurge here. These cost $14.46. We splurged on these. We are going to cut them up into thin strips and use them for steak and cheese hoagies with some onions and green peppers. The kids are going to have turkey sandwiches for lunch, so I bought this turkey for $3.99, and this was 99 cents a pound, so it was $9.95 for this 10-pound bone-in pork picnic roast. And I'm going to make pulled pork with this. I'm going to cut it in half to make 2 meals out of. So this is really about $5 per meal. We also have some sour cream for our taco pie, some cream cheese because we bought some bagels. This no salt added corn was 49 cents, and we're going to use that for our taco pie as well. We have some green chilies, some spaghetti sauce, and some lasagna noodles, which were 99 cents, 50 cents for our taco seasoning packet, and we have some tomato sauce, which was 25 cents. Our bag of onions, 1 pound of these fresh green beans cost only 88 cents. and it was about just over $1, about $1.40 for the celery. For our dessert for the week, we're gonna just have some cookies and milk. These were $1.50, and these eggs were 89 cents a piece. So I went and bought two. We're gonna have some eggs with bagels and cream cheese for our breakfast, and potatoes because we're gonna be making some mashed potatoes and things like that. Also, we grabbed some apple juice. These were 97 cents, so I went ahead and grabbed two, and the bread was 99 cents. And that's gonna be for my children's lunches. They're gonna have some turkey sandwiches and things like that. I got this big thing of strawberries. This is 3 pounds, so 3 pounds of strawberries, and it was exactly $5. And some peppers for our steaks and things like that. We're gonna make the pulled pork over here. I'm gonna make pulled pork with some corn on the cob, and I just grabbed some potato salad to make with it. Some dressing for my buffalo chicken salads for lunch, and this is going to be, the ricotta is going to be for my lasagnas, and we're also doing a spinach and ricotta stuffed chicken, so that's why I grabbed two of those. Bisquick, I only need a little bit of this Bisquick for the taco pie, so I'm gonna have plenty of it left over, so we'll probably end up having pancakes or something like that for next week, since I only need about half a cup for the recipe that I am going to make this week. I also had to grab some dish soap. This is cream of chicken for our chicken stuffing casserole. I also needed to grab some cayenne. Provolone cheese for our subs, our cheese steak subs, and mozzarella cheese, some organic romaine hearts for my salads, spinach, we're going to use spinach for salad, spinach for our lasagna, and the kids like it on their sandwiches, so that's why I got this big giant box of organic baby spinach. And cucumbers for salads, our rolls for our steak and cheeses, and then our bagels. And so that is what we purchased this week. And I will say one reason we did go over were for a couple items that I forgot to write on our list, like the dish soap over here, and for the cayenne pepper, which I need for my pulled pork. So I had to grab those. Also, like I said, this I only need just half a cup out of it for my recipe, about a half a cup or a cup, I can't remember off the top of my head. So we're gonna have an entire box left over for next week. Also, I had mentioned in another video that I am going to be preparing meals in advance for when we have our third child. So that way, when I come home from the hospital, it's going to be very easy for me to go ahead and just pop in a frozen meal that is homemade, but it's going to be frozen, and when my grandmother is watching our children, she will be able to have some meals on hand as well, so I don't have to worry about if we have food at the house when she comes over to watch them while we are at the hospital. So that is why I went over, because I'm making an extra lasagna dinner, so I needed extra lasagna, extra sauce, extra meat for that. Also, this is going to be cut in two, so I'm going to go ahead and chop this into 2 sections, cook one for our pulled pork for this week, and save the other pulled pork for when I have our baby in about 2 months or so. So that's why we went over budget a little bit. We did go over by about $30, but overall I'm pretty happy with everything that we bought today, and I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys. So thank you so much for watching, everyone.